Hello everybody, welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've talked to you guys, probably like a few weeks at least, almost a month. I don't know, I just kind of had to take a break, get my thoughts together, get my creative juices flowing. Sometimes that happens when you're a person who likes to do creative things, whether it's YouTube, blogging, art, music, whatever. Sometimes you go through these little phases where you're not feeling inspired, you're not feeling motivated, or you're just busy and life is going on. And for me, it was kind of a little bit of all of that. Like I wasn't really motivated to do a video, well, really just because I was just like, I don't know what type of looks that I want to do. And then my birthday was a week ago. So for the past week, I've been on vacation. Well, really like a staycation because I didn't leave town, but like I've been off work and I needed it. Today is actually my last day of the vacation. So that's why I was like, okay, I need to film a video while I have time. So yeah, so basically today's video is going to be a chit chat slash get ready with me slash like fall makeup review type of thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be talking to you guys while I do my makeup, catching up on life, but also I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of new products that I bought. So I figured I should probably start doing more reviews on different products that I've recently bought, or like kind of like haul videos, just because I know you guys want to know like what I've been purchasing or what's trending in the makeup world. And sometimes it's not even just something that just recently came out. Sometimes I'm just going to review a palette or product that I've never used in front of you guys. So let's get started. So per usual, before we even put any makeup on our face, we're just going to prep with some setting spray just to kind of set the mood a little bit. I kind of like to do that before I put on any foundation or anything because it really helps to set your makeup and help it to stay longer. So a new trick that I'm going to show you guys. I mean, I've showed you guys this translucent powder before, but I'm going to show you guys a new trick. So take some notes, gals and guys. I don't know if any guys are watching, but yeah. Anyways, so take notes. So you guys have seen me use translucent powder before. Most people use that to kind of set their makeup, particularly under their eyes. Well, recently, one of my favorite YouTubers, Jackie Ina, she has been using her translucent powder before, like in the very, very beginning. And I'm like, that is genius because I mean, just like setting spray, it's going to help your makeup to stay longer. Also kind of helps with the oiliness, the shine. So I'm going to go in with one of my little e.l.f. beauty blenders, and I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my face before we even put any foundation or anything on. That way it can kind of mattify my face a little bit. And when I say mattify, like I don't want it to look cakey or anything like that, but like this is just going to soak up any shine that I may have had because I tend to have a more shiny face. So I'm just going to lightly go in with this, not a whole lot because we're going to go in later with some more. So anyways, I don't know how you guys' life has been. You can leave me a comment, let me know how life has been going for you. But life was kind of hectic for me. I was working a lot, like, because I just got a new car. I told you guys that in the last video. So that was about a month ago when I got my car. But now I've been working hard. I got a new work schedule. So I work like 6 a.m. to 2:30. But I got better days off. So I'm really excited about that, just until better opportunities come along. So I've just been doing with that. And then also, like I said, this past week was my birthday. So like I kind of just wanted a break from the world. And I really just wanted to just relax. I wanted to go out of town first, but things happened and I waited until the last minute to try and plan that. So that didn't work out, but I was okay with that because it saved me money. And not only that, but I had 9 days off from work, you guys. You don't understand how much I needed that. I was tired of getting up early and, just doing adulting. And I'm really glad that I got a break and now I can go back refreshed and hopefully motivated to work. So yeah. So one of the new products that I'm going to show you guys, I don't really know how new or how old this is, honestly, but it's new to me. I just so happened to go to Target and get some different makeup items bad idea because I picked up way more than I should have. But this foundation, this is by Milani Cosmetics. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but they do have it at Target. Like I said, this is going to be their Conceal and Perfect. So it's a 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. Like, you don't see that too often. So basically what it is, you can use it as foundation and concealer in one. Now, it says it's medium to full coverage, lightweight, oil-free formula. It's supposed to be water resistant, sweat proof. I tested it out one day, but I was really at home most of the day, so I feel like I didn't really get the full effect of it. But you guys, this was like a $10 foundation. So again, you know, I'm always giving y'all those little beauty steals so that, you know, you can save some coin. So we are going to start with this. The only thing I did test it out, I don't really care for this little wand thing. Now, I don't know if mine just was broken or what, but like, I don't like this. But we gonna make this work because I already done spent my coin on it. So just going to go in a little bit. And this, I'm sorry, this is in the shade 11A Nutmeg. So this was the closest one in the store that I could find to my shade. So I'm just going to go in, and so it says it's a foundation and concealer, so I'm guessing you can wear this by itself because it is so lightweight. But however, I like to have a little extra concealer, you know, to kind of highlight certain areas and also to conceal certain areas. So I'm going to use concealer anyway with this. But so far from what I have seen, this actually does blend really well. And I think you guys will actually like this foundation. So if you are able to, and they may have more shades online. I just happen to be at Target and went from there. So yes, this past week was my birthday. I turned 27, getting up there. And I just really relaxed. Well, actually, I relaxed, but I also did a lot at the same time, if it makes sense. I went out to eat with a friend first, then I went out to eat with my family, then I went to brunch with my sisters. I didn't do this all in one day though, by the way, like that's too much, but this was just over the course of the week. I went out to eat a few times, went to brunch. Also went to Dave & Buster's with some girlfriends of mine because I didn't want to go to the clubs because the clubs in this city are trash. But I really just wanted to do something fun. So I went to Dave & Buster's. We had a great time. And then the next day I had like a little girls' night kickback type of thing at my place. We had drinks, food, alcohol, all that good stuff. So yes. So I've also been doing this thing where I've been putting on my foundation first before I do my brows, because it just seems to flow a little bit nicer. So what do you guys think? I think this blended out like really, really well. Like, I mean, it, with the neck area, it probably could be like a little bit more, you know, better. But again, those drugstore brands, can be little tricksters. So the next product that we're going to use actually is not a drugstore brand at all. This is the Shape Tape Concealer. You guys, this is like a holy grail of one of my favorite concealers. I would highly recommend this, and I don't get paid. I ain't getting paid by any brands yet, so I can endorse them. I can honestly say that these concealers are one of the best. So this is by Tarte, and I just got the mini version, but it's like really, really mini. But anywho, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my under eye. Well, first I'm going to, anyways, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this under my eye. So this is a really good concealer. The full size concealer is like $24, but for a really good concealer, it's worth the $24. So yeah. And if it seems like I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking in my, this is a little light, and I did order this one online, so that could be why. This is Tan Deep Sand, but that is okay because this concealer also blends really well and it doesn't dry up too fast, which I really like. So I really just wanted to do a video with this concealer at some point because you guys, I love it. Shape Tape by Tarte. Like, you can get at Ulta or Sephora, or just order it online from Tarte's website. And I had like a coupon on it too. They're pretty good about having like sales and coupons. So yeah. And just going to go in. This is an e.l.f. Beauty Blender sponge. I also got this sponge at Target as well. They sell e.l.f. makeup products. Not too shabby. Maybe I could have got like a slightly darker shade, but other than that, I don't think it looks too bad. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments, like if you don't like a certain product, or if you want to know more about it, or if you ever need recommendations, just leave me a comment, and I'm really good about answering. I'm always on my phone, so I'm not one of those people who will ignore you. Also just gonna put like a little bit of concealer like on my T-zone, just a little bit, because I tend to get kind of oily here, and then maybe a little bit down here, a little bit on my smile lines. Got to get those smile lines because they tend to crease your makeup if you hadn't noticed before. So overall, you know, it's a little light, but my neck for some reason is like darker than like a lot of the rest of my body. Like, it's kind of weird, so I don't know what that's about, but overall, I really like how this foundation looks. Like, for it to be a $10 foundation, I really like it. So now I'm going to go back with that same translucent powder, and we're going to just let it set while I do my eye makeup. So under eyes, I tend to get really oily in these areas. So a little pro tip, put translucent powder where you get the most oily. Like, that honestly just makes the most sense, so it can absorb that. So we're just gonna leave that on while I do my eye makeup. So yes, October has been a pretty good month so far. October obviously is my favorite month because it's my birthday. And I just really just feel like relaxed. I just feel super blessed. I got a lot of gifts and stuff for my birthday this year. I wasn't even expecting anything. So the fact that people went out of their way to get me gifts and take me out to dinner, buy me drinks, and I mean, just random stuff. I'm just like, wow, like people like legitimately like care about me. So thanks, guys. So I can't wait till I get my hair done. I've been rocking a messy bun for the last few days. My appointment was not on my birthday week, so that kind of sucked, but at the same time, it's all good. I really wish I had got my nails done. I don't know. I had so much going on. And it's like, I'm the type of person, like, when I have free time, like, I literally like just want to just lay down and watch Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime, whatever ones, or YouTube, obviously. But like, when I have free time, I don't want to be bothered. I'm the type of person, like, honestly, the only reason why I was even really like doing a whole lot this past week was literally just because it was my birthday. I'm like a homebody, particularly because in the city that I live in, like, it's just, yeah. So I tend to stay home. All right, guys, so I cleaned up my eyebrows, cleaned up the translucent powder. So right now I just kind of threw on a little bit of blush. This is another new product. This is called, so I don't know if y'all can see that. There we go. This is called Blushing in Bali. My friend got me this, and they have just different blush shades and also different highlight shades. So I think it's a really pretty, and I was just testing it out a little bit. Very pink pigment. Very pink. But what I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit of blush. Sorry, guys. What I'm doing is just taking a little bit of this pomegranate shade, since it is a darker one, and just kind of putting that on the apples of my cheeks a little bit, because that's where you kind of want a little bit of color. And then I'm also going to highlight a little bit, just a little bit. with this shade Ember, this darker one here. So, ooh, that's a nice little highlight shade. That looks really nice. Ooh, that's a good little highlight. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice highlight shade. And I'm not a huge highlight person, so then I am just kind of just blending that all back. I didn't contour today because it's kind of a light makeup day, so I'm not really doing all that. Just to give us a little bit of a glow. Okay, now we are moving on to the fun part, which is my favorite, the eyeshadow. And this is called Maneater. It's another palette by Tarte. This is one of their famous palettes. I think they have some really pretty shades. Let me just take that. They have some really pretty shades. And it's basic. Like, this is the type of palette that you literally could probably carry this everywhere with you, just because it has like the neutrals. You can make a little light eyeshadow type of day, or you can do smoky eyes. So yeah, we are going to use this. Let's get started. All right, so first we're going to go in with this shade. We're going to take this little blending brush and we're going to go in with Saucy. It's kind of the brown color. I just really like how this palette looks, don't y'all? So we're going to go in with Saucy, and we are going to put this in our crease. See, as you can see, it's kind of light brown. I love putting browns in my crease. I really like this shade. It's really nice. And this is a good little, I don't remember where I got this blending brush, sorry, but it's blending everything out really smoothly. Tarte always has really nice eyeshadow palettes. Okay. So now I'm going to go in with a different brush. This brush is by Colourpop, and I'm just going to go in with this little black, and it's called Cat Call. So this one right here. And I'm just gonna put that slightly here, and you don't want too much because black eyeshadow, it shows up very deeply, so you don't have to use a whole lot of it. But yes, that looks really good, you guys. Like, very smoky. And I kind of tend to like put a little bit on the lower lash part just to really give it a dramatic effect. So next, I'm going to just take a little bit of that same concealer that we used earlier, and this is going to go on my lid as an eyeshadow base. So it's a very good concealer. And I'm just going to use this as a base. So that way, when I put on the next color, it can really stand out and pop. And this is also how people cut their creases as well, but we'll get into that on another video. Next, I'm going to go in with this shade called Hypnotic. This is kind of like a shimmery shade. I don't know if you guys can really see that or not. Oh well, you'll see it when it's on my face. So just going to go in and put that on top. Okay, so we have completed the eyeshadow look. I kind of like it. It's just a little simple fall look. Now I'm just going to go in with this lip liner. I got this from Walgreens. It's just kind of a brown neutral liner. And today's lipstick that we're going to use is by Colourpop Cosmetics. This is in the shade Cmon, Sis. And I had another lipstick that I wanted to use and I can't find it, and I'm really sad. So this is kind of just like a mauve nude type of lipstick, and I think it's really nice. See, that is really nice. And the reason why I use brown liner is because since this is a kind of fall themed look, I kind of wanted to stick with that. Plus also I think brown liner looks really good with like pinks. It blends really nicely. So last step in today's look, because we're just gonna do something simple, I'm going to be using this mascara. I've used this before in a previous video. This is such a pretty packaging. This is a Lights Camera Lashes Mascara by Tarte. So we're just gonna go in with that, and that will complete the look. All right, guys, well, that is going to complete today's look. What do you guys think? I think it's simple, but at the same time, it's still girly, and that's me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now that I've kind of just taken my vacation, I plan to put out a video at least once a week. That's my goal. So you guys will definitely be seeing some more from me for the rest of this year and into 2020. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this. Watch some more of my videos and make sure you're subscribed and that you like this video. If you're not subscribed, not really too sure what you've been doing, but you need to hit that button and subscribe, and make sure you hit the thumbs up and leave me a nice little comment. All right, guys, see you later.